finding a comfortable seat. Getting your hips up a little higher than your knees if you're sitting cross-legged. You can sit on your heels or stretch one or both legs out or sit in a chair. Whatever works for you. See if you can lift your spine really tall, and you might wiggle your shoulders around a little bit. Finding length and space and ease. So ease and alignment, like how can we let our muscles hang out on our bones? Only necessary engagement happening to keep ourselves lifted up. That's a great metaphor for life. Only necessary engagement happening, noticing where we might be over functioning or over efforting. And choosing a little more peace, a little more ease. Closing the eyes if you haven't already. Begin to tune into the breath. So focusing on the opening of your nostrils. And let your attention rest there as the breath is received into the body and the breath is released from the body. And notice this space of exchange where air enters and leaves the two beautiful bodies of your lungs. And can you invite that breath deeper and deeper into your being? And noticing here in the mind what disturbs you today. What feels unjust or perplexing, challenging. Notice how that connects to the body. You might feel a little tightening, contraction. And then invite in peace through the breath. Bringing a little peace to whatever arose for you. Not that it's not painful, not that it doesn't deserve some rage. But in this moment, can you choose to bring some peace? And what does that feel like in your body, in your breath, in your emotional space? Maybe it feels like a little more expansion, a little more ease. Peace, 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 peace. So dedicating our practice today to peace, to cultivating peace in our minds, in our bodies, in our spirits, knowing that that micro of the individual is connected to the macro of the greater whole. May we bring some peace to the destruction, to the pain, to the suffering. is happening on that macro level that we feel in the micro. Two more deep breaths here. Peace, peace, peace. Beautiful. And gently opening your eyes, just slightly gazing down at the floor in front of you, noticing the colors and the light around you, noticing the sounds, noticing the smells. And from here, we're going to just begin to circle the rib cage very slowly, moving it around in a circle, feeling this connectivity to a greater whole. We're moving towards the new moon next Monday. And can we allow that coming darkness to help us be more tuned into our intuition, our deeper knowing, going back the other way. Maybe a little deeper self-compassion, tenderness. How can we bring more peace into the breath and the body in this moment? Coming back to center here. Stretch the legs out in front of you, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. Placing the hands on the floor behind you, bring the feet to the floor. You're just going to let the knees drop side to side. Little hip and low back stretching here. And bringing the feet a little wider if that feels approachable to you. The next time the knees go to the right, we're going to stay here. We're going to rotate the right hand so the fingertips are now pointing away from your body. And then sweeping the left arm up and around and back. So we're going to do a few circles in each direction here. Opening up, feel your heart lifting to the sky, all the possibilities and potentials, and going back the other way. Wonderful, and then reaching back behind you. If you'd like, you can lift your hips up and really reaching through that side body, stretch through the whole left side. Moving back. One more inhale. And exhale, sitting back down, sweeping the arm around, hands behind you again. Let the knees drop side to side a couple times. And then we'll end up knees to the left. We're going to rotate left hand, fingers pointing away. Sweeping that right arm up and around. Big circles. Expanding out. Imagine showering your peace out into the world around you and going back the other way. Our energy is a certain kind of magical contagion. Allows others to also feel into this possibility when we're mostly living in a time where we're disturbed. Going back the other way, reversing the direction. And how amazing it feels to be tuned into body, to breath. What does that look like on our macro earth body level? Reaching the arm back above. You might stay here and reach. If you'd like, you can lift the hips up, lean back a little more, expansion through the whole right side body. Deep breath. One more inhale and exhale. Sitting back down, bring the hands back behind you, fingertips towards the body, and drop the knees side to side. Our neighbor cow is being vocal this morning. Nice, and then we're gonna come back to center here, keeping your hands on the floor. Lifting the legs up, squeezing the thighs in against each other, maybe knees and ankles press. See if you can keep your heart lifted so you're not rounding your spine. Feel your core engage here. This is part of what we need to get in touch with too, is this third chakra area, the upper belly. So we're gonna push the legs out and pull them in. So see if you can keep your heart lifted. And make sure your chin's not cranking forward to balance. Head in alignment with the spine, pressing out and pulling in. Feel that core waking up, activating, being supported by the rest of you. 2 more. Nice. Place the feet down on the floor. Let the knees come out to either side. Lifting nice and tall through the heart. See if you can feel your sit bones descending down, the hips softening, allowing release here, the crown of the head lifting. Peace, peace, peace. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, keeping the back lengthened as long as you can. And reaching the point where it needs to round, then round the spine. Melting, bowing towards the earth. Bowing in towards your body. Maybe noticing the reflection of the body, of the earth, the body of you. One more deep breath. With your next inhale, coming back up, scoop the knees up, give yourself a little hug, curling in, a little seed. What does the seed of peace that you would like to plant look like, feel like? Breathing through your back body here. One more breath. Feel into that space in between your shoulder blades, the back of your heart, where you can receive. From here, we'll come to hands and knees. Feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips are a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lift. This is our cow. Rounding back to cat. Inhale, cow. Moving with your breath here. The next time you come to a cow pose, curl your toes under, press back to a down dog, bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the backs of the legs. And then bringing the legs to stillness, a little softness in the knees, dropping the heels, melting the heart towards the toes. Feel this opening in the front of the heart, connected to the opening in the back of the heart from when we curled into a little ball. With your next inhale, we're going to round in. So tucking the chin, bringing the pelvis forward, and then unfurling, dropping the hips and opening the heart towards the world in front of you. Make this really slow. If you need to rest your legs on the floor, feel free to do that. And then engage the core and press back to a down dog here. So think of this as a wave of peace. How can it be really slow and gentle? Pulling forward again. Dropping the hips. Opening the heart. Engaging. Again, pressing back. One more time. Pulling in. A wave of peace cultivated from your inner core and radiating out towards the world in front of you and engaging and pressing back. Beautiful. With your next inhale, lift your right leg, oops, let me do that one, to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat, dropping the left knee to the floor, sinking the hips. Nice hip stretch here. Inhale, lifting the arms up, dropping shoulders, breathing here. Feel your lower body rooted down towards the earth. Upper body lifting up. Root to rise, grounded, nourished. One more inhale here. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Take another inhale. Then as you exhale, twisting to the right. So we're going to bring the left elbow to the right knee. And we're going to press into that elbow as we look behind. We're lifting the chest up off the leg, lengthening through the crown of the head, still lengthening through the spine. Looking back behind us, the past, where we've come from, all the decisions that have led to the great advances and great destructions in our world. Feeling this energy in your heart of cultivating peace, feeling it fill your palms, the space between your hands. With your next inhale, open your arms up, pressing into the leg with the left arm. Exhale here, and then inhale, sweep these arms around, lifting up again, little back bend. And exhale, coming forward, hands to the mat, and then shifting the hips back. You're welcome to just go to the place where your toes lift up off the floor, or you can slide back and sit on the left heel. Take an inhale here, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, bowing forward any little bit more. Three deep breaths here. Peace, peace, peace. Cultivating it here, right now. And choose it in any moment. Inhale, pulling forward. Curling those left toes under and step to the top of your mat. Exhale, hang in a forward fold. Releasing, letting go. And inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Reach to the sky, palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let your blood flow redistribute. I'm going to come to the other side of my mat to do this other sequence. So I can stay facing you. From here, inhale, sweeping the arms out and up, gathering all the blessings, all the beauty, reminding us. Exhale, bowing forward. We are stewards of this earth, of these bodies, of this breath. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands. We're going to step the right foot back behind us, dropping the knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, sinking the hips, reaching arms up, dropping shoulders, lengthening heart. Deep breaths here. One more inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to press palm to palm at your heart center. Inhale again. And as you exhale, twisting to the left, hooking the right elbow on the left knee. It's tempting to sink down into that shoulder. And I'm going to invite you to press up off of the leg, really pressing the hands together. Looking back behind you, the past, what can we learn from it? What can we shift from it to create a more peaceful and evolutionary future? Feeling the back of the heart space here. You might feel sensation here, recognizing that. Taking an inhale here, filling the space between your palms with love and peace. And as you exhale, open up your arms. With your next inhale, sweeping the arms back to center, lifting up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, coming forward, shifting the hips back. Again, you can just choose to lift the toes up off the floor, get a nice stretch through the leg here, or you can slide back, sitting back on the right heel. Inhale, lifting through the heart. And exhale, hinging forward, holding. Deep breaths here. Softening, releasing into peace. Peace within. One more breath here. And with your inhale, walking forward. Curling those back toes under and pressing back to a down dog. Deep breaths here. Again, feeling into if you'd like to move or stay still, melting the heart. And we're going to do 3 of those waves. So curling in, chin tucks to chest. Pelvis comes forward and drops, and then unfurl, opening your heart to a beautiful future ahead. Emanating peace. Engaging your core, press back from here. You can also go through hands and knees if that feels better for you. Here we go. Rounding in. Unfurling. A wave of peace. Coming back to a down dog. One more. What does your wave of peace feel like? Pressing back here. Deep breaths. Coming forward, dropping the knees, pressing into a child's pose, releasing here. With your next inhale, dragging your hands back in towards your knees, rocking forward, curling the toes under, sitting back on your heels. Letting your arms hang by your sides. So we're stretching through the soles of the feet, connecting us more authentically through our feet. Stretching here. With your next inhale, roll your shoulders to your ears. Exhale out your mouth, down your back. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Coming forward, uncurling the toes, tap out the feet on the floor. And then bringing your feet over to one side. Coming to lay down on your back. You can move your blanket out of the way. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side here. Letting the knees come away from each other. Reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for happy baby pose. Tuning into little playfulness, little connectivity with your feet, a little squeeze. And then making your way to Shavasana. If there's any other poses you would like to find, feel free. And then making your way, you stretch out on your back. Softening the back of the heart, softening the front of the heart. Maybe expand into peace. Inner and outer, macro and micro. And let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And then letting the tongue rest on the top of the mouth, but the jaw relax. Resting here, softening every cell in your being. Nothing to do, just to be. Back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers and toes. As you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Morgan Harper Nichols to wash over you. I cannot tell you what lies ahead, but I can tell you, you are free to open your heart to peace, no matter your uncertainty. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, Sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. I hope you feel a little more peaceful now. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Let your peace radiate out. May we create more peace in our lives and peace in our world.